Ever been stuck at the airport wrestling with an overweight suitcase? Or worse, forced to check a bag and pay those exorbitant fees? Well, I've got a secret that could change your travel game forever. Here's the problem that so many of us have as travelers. The traditional carry-on has always been a source of frustration. Strict size and weight limits, the constant worry of overpacking, it's enough to drive any traveler mad. But what if I told you there's a way to outsmart the system, a secret weapon that will let you breeze through security and travel light? And the TSA agents are furious that some of us discovered the secret method. I am spilling the beans today. So hear me out. Are you ready for it? It's a simple yet revolutionary idea, the backpack. Picture this. You're at the airport running just a bit late, and you hit that wall of stressed out travelers lined up for security. You watch people struggling with bulky carry-ons, heaving heavy suitcases, and looking downright miserable as they try to avoid checking their bags. You might even see someone panicking as the TSA asks them to fit that last pair of shoes in a bag that definitely isn't going to fit. But what if you didn't have to go through all that? What if you could skip the bulk, breeze through security, and save yourself some serious hassle? Well, there's a hack for that. It's a travel secret that TSA agents hate and travelers love, and it all starts with ditching the traditional carry-on for something even better. And it's the backpack. Now, you might think, a backpack? Seriously? That's it? That's the trick you were going to tell us about? Isn't a backpack for students or maybe just for a weekend or a day trip? I know. But wait, hear me out. Trust me, backpacks are the most underrated travel essential out there. And here's why. First off, a backpack doesn't just carry stuff. It wears your stuff. It distributes weight evenly, so you're not lugging around a big, clunky box on wheels. You're carrying everything comfortably on your back, freeing up your hands and making it so much easier to move around. You'd be surprised how much you can fit in a well-packed backpack and how much lighter it feels on your back versus a carry-on in hand. Backpacks also fly under the radar. Most airlines see them as personal items rather than carry-ons, so if you're worried about being hit with extra fees, this hack alone can save you money every single time you fly. It's like a hidden trick in plain sight. The best TSA-approved and water-resistant backpack is the Tomtoc 40-liter. It may appear small, but it packs a punch and can fit a lot of stuff. I will leave the link in the description. All right, so have I convinced you enough yet to be on board with the backpack idea? I hope so, but the next step is packing it efficiently. That's where the real magic happens. Let me break down my top tips for fitting everything you need without sacrificing comfort or style. Roll, don't fold. This one's a classic, but it's essential. Rolling your clothes allows you to fit so much more into each compartment of your backpack. Instead of stacking big, clunky folds, you're creating tight little bundles that save tons of space. And as a bonus, rolling reduces wrinkles, which means less time searching for an iron at your destination. Now, for compression bags to fit bulky items. Let's say you're traveling somewhere chilly and you need a sweater or two. A traditional sweater takes up a ton of space, but if you use compression bags, you can reduce that bulky sweater to a small, packable layer. These bags squeeze the air out without needing a vacuum, so all you do is roll, seal, and voila! You've just created way more room in your backpack. Packing cubes. Keep you organized. Ever find yourself digging around in your bag for that one missing sock? Packing cubes are here to save the day. They let you compartmentalize everything. Shirts in one cube, pants in another, and so on. You can even have a separate cube for toiletries and tech gear, so there's no more frantic searching in front of the TSA for that phone charger. Maximize every inch. Here's a fun trick. Use the nooks and crannies. Roll up your socks and stuff them inside shoes. Tuck in your charging cables around the edges. Every inch of your backpack can be utilized if you think creatively. It's like a game of Tetris, but way more rewarding. Now let's get to the part that tends to make everyone nervous. TSA. We all know they have a job to do, and yes, the 311 rule for liquids still applies even if you're just carrying a backpack. But here's the thing. TSA is generally more lenient with backpacks than they are with rigid carry-ons. A well-packed, non-bulky backpack rarely raises any red flags, especially if you follow a few simple rules. First, keep your liquids and electronics accessible. That quart-sized bag with toiletries, keep it at the top of your bag so you can pull it out in a snap. Same goes for your laptop and any other devices. This shows TSA that you're organized and prepared, which usually translates to a smoother security experience. And if you're stopped or questioned, here's the key. Stay calm and collected. Walking up to the checkpoint with a confident, relaxed attitude can make all the difference. I've seen people get pulled aside just because they're frazzled and look suspiciously nervous. Remember, TSA agents are trained to pick up on stress. Just take a deep breath, be polite, and you'll breeze right through. I'll tell you a little story about how this backpack trick changed the way I travel. A couple of years ago, I had a 2-week trip across Europe. I decided to challenge myself. No suitcase, just a single backpack. I packed everything I needed: clothes, toiletries, electronics, even a small guidebook, all in a standard-sized backpack. Guess what? I breezed through security at every airport, even the notoriously strict ones. I didn't have to deal with any extra fees. There were no complaints from airline staff, and I had zero worries about lost luggage because it was all right there on my back. And let me tell you, the freedom that comes with traveling light like that is unbeatable. Since then, I've used this hack on countless trips. I see people struggling to pull carry-ons down narrow plane aisles, while I just walk right to my seat and slide my backpack under the seat in front of me. It's become my personal go-to for short trips and even some longer ones. So, are you ready to give the backpack carry-on hack a try? Imagine skipping those stressful security lines, saving on extra fees, and having a much more relaxed travel experience. Give it a shot and let me know how it goes. If you enjoyed this tip, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel tips to help make your journeys easier and more enjoyable. I've got tons of insider hacks coming up, so make sure to turn on those notifications so you don't miss out. And hey, if you're already a backpack travel pro, drop your own tips in the comments. I'd love to hear what's worked for you. One last pro tip. When choosing your backpack, look for one with multiple compartments and a comfortable fit. Some packs are designed with travel in mind and come with padded straps, waterproof linings, and easy access pockets that are perfect for plane tickets and passports. A good backpack will last you years, and it's a worthy investment if you're planning on flying light. And that's it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And please visit the links in the description. Anything you purchase will help to support the channel, and I will definitely appreciate it. Thanks in advance. If you have any TSA stories or hacks, please leave them in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning in. And here's to your next travel adventure. Remember, travel smart, travel light, and most importantly, travel happy.